Hello, I'm Amy Rademaker, Farm Safety Specialist at Carle Foundation Hospital in Urbana, Illinois. I will be showing you how we incorporate a hypothermia activity into the water safety module of a Progressive Ag Safety Day. I created this a few years ago after some curriculum developed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. The first thing you'll need is something similar to this. This says the chill that kills hypothermia. This is on heavy plastic. It's been printed that way, but it also could go on corrugated plastic for probably about $10 to $15, or you could even go as simple as printing it on an 11 by 17 and laminating it, and you're looking at under $5 to do that. And you're going to want a couple of them, or it depends on how many relay lines you want to run. This graphics, this artwork can be found in the curriculum with Progressive Ag Safety Days on the Progressive Ag website. So I will set this down now and show you the other piece that you need. So in order to run this relay, you need a set of washers. And formerly I had been using just galvanized large washers, and I was spelling hypothermia, and you can see as you come in that the H, they're on big washers. But I'd used this set of galvanized washers, and they were starting to rust. So I've recently purchased a set of stainless steel washers, and I have printed the letters again using a Sharpie, so very simple. I put hypothermia on two sets of washers. One's in red, one's in blue. You can add more sets if you have more relay lines that you want to run. And then I also like to add a little extra fun, and I throw in washers that don't have any letters because they need to go fishing in the cold water for washers that do have letters. So what you'll do is you'll want to use a cooler, a trough, a Rubbermaid tub, any of those types of things. You're going to want to fill it fairly full with water. You'll put ice in it. Keep in mind, if it's a warm day, you'll have to restock this on a regular basis and make sure that the water stays really cold and that you have ice in it. And then what you'll do is you'll take your sets of washers, you'll dump them in, and then set up your relay. What you want to have happen is the two lines will come down to the cooler. They will dip their hands into the very cold water, and they'll go looking. You assign them a color, and then they'll run back to the beginning of the line. When they get back to the beginning of the line, they use the letter and they set it on the respective letter. And they'll continue to do this back and forth until they get all the letters complete, and then whichever line does that first is obviously the one that wins. A very simple activity, but you got to really think about it. If the weather's warm outside, how to relate and discuss hypothermia. It's a really important activity, I think, in the summer months, because kids are thinking about swimming and boating, but we need to take time to also think about winter, going out ice fishing, going out skating on a pond, and taking that so they can understand dexterity and how cold water really does get with ice in it. Also, don't forget a roll of paper towels, and you're good to go.